maps for tonight. Yeah. Okay. I think while some of you are here, there we go. Leandra, you should be able to move your token. Bottom corner right are all your tokens once you're in Roll20. And then I just need to assign the rest of you your tokens, but I didn't know whose name was his character.
Do I just click on Start Game on Roll20?
Yes. And then it'll take you to the landing page. And then I can assign your tokens. Okay, Wool. Who is Wool, your character?
Well, that would be Traven.
Raven. Okay. Controlled by Wool. Save settings. You should be able to. And Yannick, who is your character?
Stante.
Okay. Go. Bye. Go. Hello. Who popped in? Last person for tonight.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So, Moonchild is not joining tonight. Said he got pulled into. He has to work early tomorrow, last minute.
Okay.
And then I assume this one belongs to this person. Here we go. You should all be able to move your characters now. What you do, let me quickly copy them to all the other pages. So just let me know if you cannot move your token.
I mean, it should be with the cursors, right? So
You're just gonna use your mouse. I think you can use it with the If you click on it, you can use it. You can use your little arrow keys as well. But yes, you can just basically click and drag.
All right.
Something I knew shouldn't be a problem. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, I think everybody's here. Stuff. Yeah, if you guys want to, you can quickly check if your roles are working from your sheets.
Mm-hmm.
So you want us to roll on?
Yeah, so on D&D Beyond on your sheet, just literally click on anything just to see if it works.
Okay.
There we go.
We like.
I love how everyone picks initiative. That's fantastic.
That is random. Yannick, Will,
Can
Yannick, Brittany. Who do we still need? Yeah, it's gonna take me maybe about a session or so to learn your names. But yeah, eventually it's just gonna be I'm just gonna call you by your character names.
Mhm.
But yeah, Dante, give me a roll as well, please. Let's see.
Is it confusing that I'm not called Dante? Here you go.
Ah, there we go. Who do I still need? Otto.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. There we go. Okay. Cool stuff. Everybody's stuff is working. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have all gotten the sort of like the invite from I forgot her name. From Syndra.
Sylvain.
Yeah, Syndra Sylvain regarding the curse that is affecting her and everybody else who has recently or not so recently been brought back from the dead regarding the soulmonger. You will meet each other at the edge of the jungle on the way to her house. And then this is where you can basically do your character introductions, quickly run through how, what everybody sees when they look at you. Let's start from top to bottom. Let's go. I'm going to take it in Discord. Let's go with Traven first. Bill, you're up first. Let me just pull your character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Character description.
Yeah, just character description. You know what everybody else sees when they look at you.
Okay. You see before you a young half-elf, mid-20s, tanned with long, unruly dark brown hair and green eyes. He stands about 6 feet tall, and his lean build is obscured by leather armor and a gray-green cloak that covers most of him. His hands are rough and calloused, as if he is accustomed to hard labor. His cloak is drawn behind an exposed short sword, and the hilt of which shows wear, but the scabbard in which it rests appears brand new, with detailed engraving around the edges. A closer inspection would reveal that his armor is likewise new, similarly designed and of high quality, as if it were very recently custom crafted and fitted. He smells like a shop filled with new leather goods because of this new armor. And he's holding a shield with an engraving on the front and carrying a pack. And while his visage radiates an air of kindness, his eyes, the way they look around in bewilderment, suggests that he is very insecure in his current surroundings.
Cool stuff.
Hmm.
Otto.
Hi. You see what must be the shortest dragonborn you've ever seen, on account of them typically being around about 6 feet plus tall. Otto is only around about 5'4". His scale color is also quite unique, in that it isn't typical metallic like bronze, silver, or brass. It's bright purple, but it has an iridescent shimmer to it that suggests it's related to some kind of metal. He wears a high-collared white shirt, black pants, tall brown boots, and various pieces of fake gold jewelry, and he's carrying a lute in one hand.
Cool. Leandra.
Yeah. So see a wood elf, obviously a ranger. She's carrying a longbow. She's a bit standoffish. Given the long lifespan of elves, it's hard to tell how old she is, but she is fairly young. In elven years. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say, really.
fine.
She doesn't really trust people.
Yeah, it's just sort of like a quick character description of what everybody else sees. And
Okay.
then Dante.
I didn't go too deep into character appearance.
No
per se.
worries. No
That's all right.
worries.
Yeah, you see about 5'7" tall hobgoblin with his hood up over covering most of his face. His eyes are kind of they're tightly closed almost, so he's blinded by the sun with furrows between his eyebrows. Holding a book in one of his hands that is closed, but his thumb is parting, like he tries to remember a certain page, and with the other hand he's leaning on a quarterstaff. And his cloak is weather worn. It was black at some time. Now it looks more grayish, like faded by the sun. And just beneath the cloak, you see a very worn, light leather armor.
Cool stuff. Okay. So you are busy making your way through jungle on your way to False. And roll 20 is broken. Music. Fun stuff, you guys. Fun stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
sound.
There we go. So you should be able to control the music on your side as well. I should have probably mentioned this the first time around. If you want to, at the bottom, the names they have pictures. If you want to make those smaller or completely take them away and just have them as names only, you can go top right, my settings by the little cogwheel, and then you go down to, I think it's, yeah, audio and video. Then you click on video display and you say player video avatar size. I have it as names only, but you can choose large, regular, or small, whatever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is up to you what you want to do. It's not the one that I typically wanted, but that's fine. Okay. So yes, you are busy making your way through the jungle. It's hot, it's humid, you're sweaty, your clothes are sticking to your body. It's really not a fun vibe. The humidity is awful in this place. It is absolutely terrible. But yes, you can start making your way through jungle and then towards Syndra's house.
Ice, just a brief question.
Yes.
Is it specified where the jungle is roughly? Like,
Let me. Not particularly, not yet. No, you're just on your way making. You're on your way making. You're making your way towards Syndra's house. I don't know. We're getting tongue-tied today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Leandra's gonna stick kind of off on the edges of the path, kind of in cover as she moves.
Sure. Is she trying to be stealthy?
No, just having some modicum of cover. Yeah, just a modicum of cover as she, travels through the forest.
Okay. No, it's you hear the normal sounds, birds rustling in the trees, some random animal sounds, screechings here and there.
Sorry.
No worries. It happens more often than you know. The amount of times I hear, sorry, didn't mean that. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. It happens all the
My
time.
bad.
As you're going through your sheets and you're looking at things, sometimes you accidentally click on things. But yes. Okay. Give me whoever wants to give me a perception check as you're moving. Yo. Okay. Yeah. Leandra, you will definitely hear it. You hear some rustling and sort of like a soft, well, you will also hear it. A soft, low growl coming from this area here.
What a time for our pally not to be here.
I'm gonna move a little bit slower. Again, keeping cover, or some modicum of cover, per se. Kind of, maybe almost scout ahead a little bit.
Okay.
At this point, I would want to try and be a little stealthy.
Okay. Roll your stealth. Ah, sober.
Raven's going to move forward and draw his sword.
Okay. Yeah, as you get closer, it's a little bit louder, and out of the.
Is there?
Mm,
Go ahead.
no, ask what you want to ask before I continue.
Is there any kind of indication from the growl of what might be ahead? Like, would we be able to identify based on the sound?
Give me a nature check. You would know that it is some kind of dinosaur.
Oh shit.
I wasn't expecting that. All right. Obviously. Oh, good lord. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna kind of look at Traven with just kind of like a raised eyebrows, like, take caution. This might not be good. Hopefully he's watching.
Yeah, Draven notices. He's just going along the edge of the forest here.
As you guys sort of move cautiously forward, from the right hand side, crossing sort of like the side, you see a bunch of small little what you would know, Leandra, to be velociraptors, and they almost stop dead in their tracks the moment that they see you. And
So I'm no longer concealed at this point.
well, you are but more as they see as they see Traven.
Okay.
And you guys can roll your initiative.
Yeah.
I
Like,
pre-rolled theirs, so they are ready to go.
I like these dice.
No way to befriend him, huh?
I mean, you can try. you can try. But
I rolled
Leandra will know
says-
that they understand no language.
Yeah, it says that you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh, poop.
I don't know if it means
What was your initiative?
24.
Okay, I'll add you to the turn order. Next
Sorry.
time, click on your token first, and then you roll. That sometimes is a thing.
Okay.
Okay, is that
Sorry.
everybody on the turn order? Oh. Okay, Leandra, you are up first, and you are still technically stealthy.
Obviously, they're hostile.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I am going to draw my bow to attack. Which one is it? That one. This one here.
Okay. Yes. That definitely hits. Was it this one?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely kills that little one.
Obviously, I'm no longer concealed at this point.
No, you are not. Okay, anything else? You staying? You moving?
No, I think I'm gonna. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna kind of take a step back a little bit. Just try and increase that gap a little bit,
Okay.
and then that'll be it.
Okay. Dante. You see a
So
bunch of small little dinosaurs appear from the jungle.
I'm aware of them, right?
Oh yes, you know, you definitely see them.
All right. You gotta be a bit lean with me because the first time I'm playing a spellcaster.
No worries. That's why we're starting with this
Um,
small little quick
yeah.
one.
So at 30 feet of movement. Okay, I will move a bit forward. Like right about here. Is there like something to measure the feet, or do I have to just count the...
Yes, you can. On the left-hand side, there's a little ruler that says measure. If you click on that,
Ah, all right.
then you
Yeah.
can basically click on your token and then drag it, and then you basically
Ah,
see
awesome.
how
Okay.
far.
Yeah. Yeah, first you bonus action cantrip, right?
You can do it
So-
either. You can do it either way. You can do your action first and then your cantrip, or your cantrip first and then your action.
Yeah, I'll go with I cast Blade Ward on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'll... Yeah, just use a regular old firebolt on the... this little bugger here. Can you see my...
That one there. So if you wanna ping, you hold your left mouse button. You just hold it, and then it makes that little circle. But
Alright.
yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yes, like yes, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
Alright, and-
can I not? It's annoying. There we go.
And
Yeah, it looks very, very, very bad.
do the trees provide some slight cover where I'm standing? Just in case. I mean...
No, you're not standing behind a tree. The the tree is basically there, so you're standing next to it.
Right, then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh, wait, why? Why are you twice on the turn order? So weird. Anyway. Okay, this one goes forward. That's how far it can move. Traven, it is going to...
And I'm going to cast Warding Flare.
Okay, go for it.
It's just actually it's a feature, and I just used one of the boxes.
Okay. What exactly does
And he
it
rolls.
do?
He attacks with disadvantage.
Okay.
If he only has one attack, that attack is with disadvantage.
Okay. It has 2. So it's first gonna try and bite at you.
I'll do the first one.
Okay. Let's do unicorn dice. Okay, so first is gonna try and bite at you with disadvantage. I assume is a 14 hit.
That 14 misses.
Okay, and then it's going to try and claw at you. And that is a 19, 20, 23 to hit.
That certainly hits.
2, and then you take 3, 4, 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing. Do I take it from my character sheet, or does it track it on?
You take it from your character sheet.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you can just do it from there. Okay, Leandra, this one is coming for you. First, it's gonna try and bite at you, which is gonna miss because that's a 9 total. And then it's gonna try and claw, which is a 10, which is also gonna miss, I assume. Okay,
Yes.
Otto, you're up.
I am going to. Is there only one left in the turn order? Oh, no, there's 2.
Yes, because you start again from the bottom. So after you, it's one of the raptors, and then it's gonna be Dante.
Okay. I'm gonna cast
No,
Vicious
he's also
Mockery.
on there twice. Why?
I didn't.
That's so weird.
Did I get an attack turn?
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
on
think
the
I got
turn
an
order.
attack
Yeah,
turn.
Trevin, you're not on there now that I see that.
But you would also be after me anyway. But yeah, you're not on here.
Right. Strange.
On there. Okay, let me
Yours
add
may have
you
done the
to-
same thing mine did, where it didn't actually, like when you rolled, it didn't put it on there.
Or it's freaking
Uh,
bugging out.
It shows my roll. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna add you in. So you are going after that raptor because you are a 9. Okay, there we go. Sometimes the turn order is a little bit funky.
Hmm.
And I remember seeing you on there.
So just so I'm clear, by the way, am I allowed to cast 2 cantrips?
No, you cannot cast 2 cantrips. You can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then I messed that up last turn then.
Okay, that's what I was confused about. You did 2, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to do 2.
Oh, sorry,
I thought a cantrip can be used as a bonus action, so I assumed it is fine to use one as an action too. And I cast Firebolt.
No, sorry, yeah. Then I
Yeah,
think
quicker.
that's where the confusion is. So it has to be a leveled spell and then a cantrip.
Alright, gotcha. Okay.
Now, I will cast Vicious Mockery on the raptor all the way at the back.
Okay. That one with the red dot.
Yeah, it needs to make a Wisdom save against me, or it will take 4 damage, and then will attack with disadvantage on its turn.
Alright. That is a 4.
It fails.
It
So when it
fails.
attacks, it has a disadvantage on the first
no,
attack.
no needed. No, not needed.
Oh, he's dead.
It's
Oh,
you
never
killed
mind.
It. You
Mocked
killed it
to
with
death.
the joke.
I've insulted it to death. That's fine.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's better. I'm also going to bonus action give a Bardic Inspiration die to Travin. Wow.
Okay.
Thank you, Otto.
Anytime.
Okay. Trevin, you're up. Oh, Otto, are you
Do
moving?
No, I quite like being far away.
Okay.
Okay, do I have to target a particular creature, and if so, how do I do it?
So you basically just tell me which one you're gonna target. So there's this one right in front of you who attacked you.
And that is the one I'm going to target. I'm just going to swing a sword at him,
Yeah.
and then depending on what happens, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, go for it. No, that actually misses.
I'm going to bonus action. Gosh, healing word, I guess, because it's a bonus action. And then I
You
need
can
a
add the
quick
Bardic
explanation.
Inspiration.
You can do that as well if you want to.
The Bardic Inspiration to my attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah. If you'd like.
And how much was it again?
It's a D6. Sorry,
Oh,
actually, it's
hell
going to go
yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I just need to roll a d6,
Yeah, so
right?
you roll a d6
Yeah.
and then you add it to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
That
So
will
makes
hit.
it 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15
Okay,
hits.
now roll damage. All right, damage. Let me get back there. 6 slashing damage.
Alright. So it's looking pretty rough. It's looking pretty rough.
Now I'm going to bonus action healing word
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, because you took a big ouchie.
Okay, I'm back to full health.
Okay. You doing anything else? I assume you're gonna
At the end of my
stay
turn.
there. Okay. 5, 15. Leandra, this one's coming for you. It's gonna try and bite at you. It's gonna miss. Claw at you. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Then you take 6 slashing damage. So you can just on
Yikes.
your sheet, you just
Yep.
at the top type it in, and then you just say whether it's damage or whatever. Okay, now
Got
it's
it.
your turn.
Each square, that's 5 feet, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of jet across to get out of melee range.
Okay. If you do that,
Mm.
however, because you are within range of them, they will
Oh, it's
both.
that is, yeah, that's gonna do the opportunity attack.
Yes.
You get fired. Okay.
So what you can
I'm
do
going-
is you can use your action to either disengage and then move away, but then that's basically your action and you can't do anything else.
Right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a dual wield attack on this one
Okay.
with my short swords. So first attack. So the first attack is the action, and then the second attack would be a bonus action.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Do you want me to roll damage first?
Yeah, roll damage first.
Okay.
I can tell you now they don't have a lot of damage.
Can I use my second wield on the one next to it?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. Beautiful. Not with that roll.
Yes, no, that does not hit.
It was worth a shot.
It was.
And I guess I'm just gonna stay put because I don't want him to hit me.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's probably gonna hit me in a minute, but
Well, we'll see. Okay, Dante, you're up.
I want to cast Sleep on the remaining 3 raptors.
Sure.
How do I roll 5d8 in here? Just /R 5d8? Does it?
From your sheet on your D&D Beyond in the bottom corner,
Oh,
there's a
I just
little
did
dice. Wow. Okay. Let's see. It starts with the lowest one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You're making me do very hectic math. Okay, I'm gonna need a calculator for that. So, 20, so that's a high roll. 29 minus. So this one is, where's the sleepy sleep thing? On here somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna use that one. And then minus this one. Yeah, you get all 3.
Nice.
3.
Very nice.
beautiful. Saved my life, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew has
You
a
doing anything else?
request for you now.
Yeah. So you guys just see these 3 remaining raptors. They just fall to the ground, and you're not sure whether they're still alive or just sleeping. But you just see Traven and Leandra. You just basically see them fall to the ground right in front of you. Dante, you doing anything else?
Yeah, I will cast a firebolt on one of them.
Sure. Go for it.
The one in front of Trevin, the one that already took damage. This one here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it with advantage because they're sleeping, or do we? Sorry.
That's a good question. Doesn't it say on the sheet?
I would
If a
imagine it
creature-
would be with advantage.
If a creature is unconscious, it's usually prone, and ranged attacks made against prone creatures are usually done at disadvantage. But I feel mean pointing that out.
Let's see. A creature is affected by sleep is both unconscious and prone. As you say, attacking a prone creature from more than 5 feet away causes. Let's read the rest. Yes, I Google when I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, an attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So if it's more than 5 feet away, then yes,
Okay.
disadvantage.
That's
Well,
good
then-
to know, though. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
How do I roll with disadvantage?
So you're going to roll twice, and then you just take the lowest one. Or you can, I think it's right click or shift. I like clicking twice, so I don't know how
I
to
see.
do the other ones. But I like clicking it twice. Makes me feel special.
Oh, well, this is now... It was a 9 and a 9, so plus 6 is 15. Mm,
15? Yeah, 15 hits. Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, you hit it, and you actually see it get up because yeah, if you attack it, it wakes up. But it's looking really, really rough.
I was hoping for it to die.
Yeah. Okay, you doing anything else?
um,
Moving, staying.
I'll move a bit back, closer to Otto, yeah, and end my turn. Yeah.
Okay, this one is asleep. This one is going to attack Travin. Being very wonky. So it's gonna first try and bite.
And warding flare again.
Okay, that's the first one. Is
First attack.
no, the first attack will miss. Second one will definitely also miss. Okay, Otto, you're up.
I'm gonna target the one that is attacking Travin
Mhm.
with another vicious mockery. I think. Why not? Oh, it's gonna take 1 psychic damage if it fails.
I rolled a 7.
So it failed.
It failed, yes, and 1 was all you needed.
Oh, thank God.
No, they don't have a lot of HP. Okay, anything else?
I don't think so. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. Okay, Travin, you're up.
Trav is going to move. I don't think I can move. Oh, I'm still on ruler, that's why. Okay, Trav moves here and is going to make an attack with advantage on the one next to Leandra
Okay,
with his sword.
go for it.
Oh, shit. I had to be the first one to roll a 1. That's great.
Well, luckily you can roll again.
Yeah, you have advantage,
Okay.
so.
But
Okay.
yes, a 10 does not hit.
And then he's going to yell out to Leandra, are you okay?
I'm okay for now. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. I'm about half.
He's going to end his turn.
Okay. This one does wake up though.
Maybe I should have said I wasn't okay.
It's gonna first try and bite at Leandra. Oh my goodness, I should get new dice. And then it's gonna try and claw at Travin. Oh fuck, I'm rolling with new dice.
Those
Fuck
dice.
this noise. Fuck
I
this
like you
noise.
rolling with those.
Keep the dice. Keep the dice.
No, fuck that shit. Let's see. Bring the pink ones. But yes, Leandra, that's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swing my sword again at this one that's next to me, and hopefully I hit it with a dual attack. First one, 14.
14 hits.
8.
No, it's looking pretty rough.
Second attack,
16
that's
hits.
gonna hit. Bam, dead.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
that one is
Yeah.
definitely dead. Okay.
From there, I'm gonna move. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Was it this one? Was I here? Yeah, I think it was there that I measured. Whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna move a little bit.
Okay. Dante, you're up.
Aye. There's only the one sleeping dude left, right?
Yes, only the one
Yep.
sleeping.
Dang, and I moved right in your line of sight. My bad.
Yeah, not everything
She's not
requires
you.
line of sight. It's fine.
Leandra doesn't typically travel with others.
I'll just... I don't need to move, actually, out of your sight. Well, I'll just stay where I am and pump this last sleeping one full of magic missiles, I guess. Like all 3 bolts? 3 darts?
Yes,
Isn't
but
it-
Leandra is in your way.
You'll hit
Oh.
me.
Yeah,
All
you're
right,
going to
then
hit her,
let's-
so you will need to move.
Let's get me... Here, I guess? Should be fine.
Yes.
So just roll damage.
Sorry, I made you come into the thick of battle.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, magic missile always hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, so you can just roll it.
So just roll damage. But it's all 3 darts. I have to...
Yeah. You
Is
have
there a
to-
way to roll 3?
I think you have to roll them separately.
Okay.
Yep, no, you kill it.
Beautiful.
Do a little...
Well, that was fun, y'all.
I was
I give
not
a clap.
expecting that.
Curious creatures.
You know, I thought it was a ranger's job to spot threats, but perhaps you'll do better next time.
Okay. I saw them. I told Traven there was something there.
I believe
guys
you.
were way back in the back.
Oh, that's the wrong
So
one.
Traven goes up to Leandra and says, I'm a healer of sorts. Would you like to be healed?
I would love to be healed, actually.
Well, okay. Where would you like me to touch you? Because it's a touch spell.
I don't care.
Okay, I'll put a finger on your shoulder and cast Cure Wounds. And as he casts it, he mutters something like, "Lady of Dreams, anoint thee" in Elvish.
Beautiful, thank you. That puts me back at max health. I appreciate it. Ever the gentleman.
Okay.
I guess shall we go on?
As we shall.
Guys making your way towards
I'll be following the ranger.
Lindra's house.
I'll do better to give you guys kind of notice if I see anything else again. Oh, sorry. Oh, see, there's that sorry again.
I'd like to...
Again, I'm going to stay kind of on the outskirts, a modicum of cover.
Yeah,
I'm
Dante
assuming that I don't... Go ahead.
Dante is using his arcane recovery, and like, before moving on, he will take like one of the long talons with a knife, one of the fallen raptors, and then put it in a little pouch.
Otto is disgusted.
So make
Yeah.
for a fine trophy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming, do I hear anything else?
No, you do
Probably like
not.
a year.
You safely make it to Syndra's house.
Oh, awesome. This is awesome.
Oh, I didn't allow you to go through. There we go. You should be able to go through now. Yeah, as you walk up to the door opens, and then sort of like almost like a, let's say, a type of butler opens the door, and he looks at all of you. Are you the adventurers that Syndra is expecting?
No, we just happen to be in the area.
Don't listen to him. We are.
Yes, we are.
Please follow me.
I'm gonna
Ah.
love this.
And then
Sarcasm.
then he leads you through towards this area here. And the lady that you see sitting there, she's quite on the older side. Her hair is already starting to grey. And she looks very frail, very skinny, and very, very weak as well. And then, yeah, she doesn't get up as you enter, but she does, she shows you, or she gestures towards the couches. Please, sit down. I am too tired to get up. My name is Syndra. Thank you for making the journey. I hope all went well.
It was okay.
Absolutely nothing exciting happened. Landra's gonna kind of survey the room a bit as she sits there.
It's pretty decent. It's a wood-paneled room. Some books in the bookcases. A nice fire going. Even though it's hot outside, she has a fire inside going, which just makes the room more stuffy and unbearably hot. So you are aware of the curse that I spoke about, why I need you to do this for me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Raven would be like, yes, I'm aware of it, but my instructions are clear. I am to proceed to seek out Syndra Sylvain and do as she asks.
That would be
So
me.
whatever you propose, I'm doing it. Right.
She tries and gives a smile, but she struggles. Well, if you are ready, then I will teleport us to... I need to try and pronounce...
Well, I would also add, just know, Syndra, that I'm not speaking for everyone here. I'm speaking for my instructions. They may have different plans.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the fact that all of you are sitting here puts me under the assumption that you are here to do as I have asked. In my...
Of course, so long as we're paid.
Well, of course you're going to get paid. Nog, my lief.
Perfect.
Of course. If you are...
Quickly becoming my favorite person.
Say again?
As the Otto's quickly becoming my favorite person in the party.
Well, I will teleport us to Port Nyanzaru and then there are 2 taverns or inns that you can choose from where you would like to stay. The one is the Thundering Lizard, if you're looking for a, you know, if you don't mind a couple of fights breaking out here and there, not having a very good night's sleep. Or you can go to Kaya and Maya's house. It's more on the upscale side, and you're guaranteed to have a good race there. Good service, very clean, very nice place. It's run by the twins. Lovely ladies. And there is a lot to do in there. So when you are ready, let me know, and then I will teleport us all there.
I don't care
I
where we
vote
go.
Kaya and Myers.
Sure.
Kaya and Miles. Okay.
Works for me.
Is it the twins? Or
Yeah.
okay.
So she teleports you. So this is basically the map of Port Nyanzaru. Just that is a flippin' word and a half to say some of the things here are freaking terrible. So she teleports you close in, and then she directs you to where the basically the tavern or the inn is. They will give you everything that you need to know regarding the city and what there is to do during the day. I have a meeting I need to get to today, but tomorrow, please find me at at the prince's villa, and then we can discuss further on what it is that you will need, and then we will have a chat further.
On the map are we? Like, where's our tavern at?
So the tavern
Versus where the prince's place is.
I forgot to make a token for you guys. So you land about right here. And then both taverns are quite close to each other, so they're in this vicinity, in this area here. So it's about a 20 to 30-minute walk, depending how fast you're walking. So as you teleport, or as she teleports you, so you appear in a tropical city, and it is hot. The sun is blazing. You hear the familiar sounds of the harbor, you know, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones as the people are moving everything about. People shouting, fishermen coming in, going out, you know, everybody trying to sell their fresh catch of the day. You hear a very interesting language that you have no idea what it is. It sounds like a lot of different clicks, you know, intake of air, and you see it mostly spoken by what you would assume are the locals that are there. It's very you smell spices, ones that you know, ones that are very unfamiliar to you. You smell a lot of fish.
So the demography there, is it like mostly human, elf, half, like any other city?
So
Or?
you spot a lot of humans there because it's so hot. Their skin color is more darker than, you know, it's more like an olivey type skin color. You see some Aarakocra here and there, and you also see every now and then you will see some tabaxi. Majority of them are basically almost like females. Think of gypsies. They're sort of like dancing in the street for coins, playing instruments, performing, things like that. dwarves here and there, and that is sort of what the different races are that you are currently seeing. But yeah, beyond all that, it is an explosion of color. The buildings that you see, they're painted bright shades of blue, green, orange, and sort of like this salmony pink. They're adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. The giant reptiles you would know now, definitely dinosaurs. Every building sports some baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers, or they are draped in like leafy flowering vines. And then the tabaxi females that you sort of see dancing around. But again, that heat and that humidity just hits you. That awful just sweating constantly. You see a crowd of children that are dressed in like these feathered hats running past you. They are riding, in quotation, stick dinosaurs, like almost like they're doing a little race, and they are just squealing and screaming and laughing as they are going about. Yeah,
So
so
this
the
seems like
city is
your kind of
extremely
vibe.
busy. It's bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, some singing, but again, extremely hot. Okay. And you are making your way over to Kaya and Maya. Did I drag your tokens over? No, I did not. Oh, those are old ones. They're not going to work. Just that, because I couldn't drag them over before you didn't have access to them.
I already forgot where we came in at. Like I know the
No worries.
general
I'll
area.
make a token for you guys, and then I'll put it where as you move through the city. Go. Kaya and Maya's place. Yeah, so as you arrive, quite a nice place. It looks very, very nice. It's very quiet as most of the people are in the city currently. But yes, you can enter. It is open. The door is definitely open.
Step inside and have a look around. Just quick check on everything in the area.
Yeah, so
I guess you
it's
go for a pint.
I did not put the
Okay.
twins on here.
Yes, we should all stay well hydrated. This heat, and Dan is like shaping the water, the sweat off of his forehead,
Yeah.
almost constantly.
Trey yanks it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
as
Trey
you
yanks his clothes
enter,
off and drapes it over his arm.
as you enter, you see the twins, Kai and Maya. They look very, very identical. Also dark olive skin, wearing long robes. That sort of like helps to just, cool you down. Very friendly as you enter. Maya looks over at Traven. Well, good day, traveler.
Good day. Tell me, what beverages do you serve?
Oh, we serve a variety, but before we get to that, I am interested to see you here. As you can see, the tavern is empty. Everybody is currently at the dinosaur races.
Excuse me? Dinosaur races?
She...
I'm just gonna kind of brow a little bit. Like,
Oh,
I just
yes.
fought some of those things, and y'all are racing.
Oh, yes, they race on some of them. It's a weekly event. You can place your bets, who you think will win, or for the more adventurous type, you can ride them. And
So they're not the
participate in
little
the race.
bitey things that just tried to attack us?
Yeah, how you make them friendly?
well,
I feel like this is good information to know.
they aren't exactly friendly while riding them, but I mean that's part of the fun, is it not? It's it's very interesting to watch. There are different types of dinosaurs that they are using.
You mean the tests
Can you-
of strength?
Something like that, yes.
What kind of dinosaurs? I mean, we obviously ran into the little tiny biters on our way in. But what are some of the other kinds that we might see around here?
Well, the ones that they use in the racing, I can't find it. Things to do. Here we go. Dinosaur racing. So, the ones that they use, or the ones that you can bet on, there's a Triceratops, a Hadrosaurus, an Allosaurus, an Ankylosaurus, a Dinosaurus, and a Dimetrodon. And then there also are two T-Rexes. And she says this very, very softly.
Okay.
Raven just shakes his head. He has no idea what she's talking about.
Is there anywhere around here that, given our limited knowledge of these dinosaurs, that I could go to learn a little bit about them?
Well, you can, yes. You can always go to either the bookstore, get some books on them, or you can ask, I think, one of the princes, he sells them. And he breeds them. Yes, he breeds them for the races, and he sells them to travel across the land.
Interesting.
Who in their right mind would buy books?
Excuse me?
Maybe someone that doesn't want to be blindsided by something that they have no idea what they're fighting.
More fun if you don't know.
Just a thought. I mean, yeah, sure, it's fun until you throw a fireball at something that's immune to fire.
I can't throw fireballs, so it won't be an issue for me.
Fair enough.
So, quickly out of character, do we have all met? We all know what each other do, and what we're capable of. Is that correct?
Well, you basically met now for the first time.
So we first met on the path to.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes. So it's not a bad idea for you to try and, kind of have a little chat.
Well, Craven says, I don't know about you guys, but I could definitely use a pint of something cool. Maya, is it?
Yes, that's me, and that's my sister Kaya.
Can you recommend an ale or a cider or a beer or something that would help with this heat?
She gives a soft chuckle. Not used to the heat, are you?
Short answer is no.
Yes, I can definitely recommend something that will cool you down. And she places 4 glasses on the table, and she reaches back to the side here, opens up a bottle. It's not exactly an ale. It's more like almost like a sweeter wine, but it helps cool you off immediately.
Wine.
What's it made from?
It is made from honey and some local berries that
Oh, sounds like me.
fermented.
Perfect.
And then she pours you
And-
each a glass.
Thank you.
And Trey looks down the line. The first round's on me. How much do I owe you, Maya?
Oh, first round is on the house, my dear.
Okay, second round's on me. And he raises his glass and says, "Cheers."
Cheers as well.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So tell me, are you here? Well, you're not here for the dinosaur racing because you looked very surprised when I mentioned it. What brings you to town?
Business.
Oh,
Orders.
orders that a strong one.
Well, okay. I was instructed to be here, and apparently these guys all have their own reasons for being here. But we're working together, I assume. Am I correct there, guys?
Yes, we're working together. I mean, we're sat here drinking together. If we weren't, then we'd probably stabbed you by now.
Oh, who said that, by the way? Just curious.
Also,
Otto. Okay. You're Dragonborn, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, first Dragonborn I've ever met, by the way.
Mm-hmm. You're not the first elf I've met, but it's a pleasure.
Well, yeah, I'm only a half elf, but
He's not an elf.
I lean elvish.
Leandra's gonna look slightly insulted at the fact that Otto called Traven an elf.
And Traven says to Leandra, everybody but elves have problems with half elves. They all think we're elves. You guys know with one look.
I don't have a problem with a half elf, but you're not an elf.
No, I have a problem recognizing a half elf. Just that elves know it right off the bat. Humans especially are the worst at it. That they see me and think I'm an elf.
Okay.
Dante is just
I'll not let that-
quietly reading his book while not paying any mind to this discussion and sipping on his berry juice.
And Traven is staring at Dante because he's never seen a hobgoblin either.
You're just staring.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to be polite about it, but I'm giving you kind of side eye, just trying to, peripherally. Yeah, I'm trying to measure you up. I mean, again, there are two people in our party I've never met, one of their kind.
Do I have something on my forehead? Maybe. And I'm just try to swipe with my hand.
Yes, you do. You have a very, very big smudge on your forehead. You should keep going at that.
Just goes really digging into it. Is it gone?
No. Maybe get some water from
Trace-
behind the counter.
Ah.
Trey's gonna stare at his pint.
Leandra's just laughing. She's just laughing.
Oh, I can make my own water, and he shapes again, like it's some sweat from the same
Mary Van
forehead,
as we
and just
are.
goes on rubbing. Yeah. Oh, that should do it.
It's still there,
Thank
but
you.
it will wash up eventually, I'm sure.
Kyle,
So Trey-
where is the nearest bookstore?
Sorry about that. Yes, like freaking dogs. She'll give you directions to it. Or I would suggest either maybe talking to Ivan. He, as I said, he breeds and sells the dinosaurs for the races. You will
Okay.
find him at the race. But if you want to buy a book, then she gives you the directions where you can go to the bookstore.
If you're giving me a choice between a
Appreciate-
bookstore and a dinosaur race, I think we should go to the dinosaur race.
Foster's the bookstore.
I'm quite curious what these races are, so I'm not opposed to that.
Gavin?
I'm gonna cool off a bit and then probably head to the races. That sounds intriguing.
3 against 1,
Yeah, let's do
sorry.
it. Sorry, Dante, you're coming. You are coming, right?
Well, but maybe if
You
we
don't
could-
give him a choice, he just has to come.
maybe a quick stop to the bookstore afterwards.
There you go.
Maybe.
See, he likes books. There's nothing wrong with books.
I'm sure.
We have
Thank
rooms in
you for the
this
free
place?
drinks.
It's a pleasure. Are you planning on staying a night or two?
I think we are. In fact, I was just asking if our accommodations were already booked.
They were not. But we do have some rooms available. It is 1 gold piece per night. Yes, it might be a little bit more expensive than you are used to, but it includes breakfast and dinner,
Ooh.
as well as a very clean establishment.
I'm gonna assume we'll be here at least one night, so yeah, that's fair.
Yes, I would love a room. Do you have a bath here?
We do, yes.
Oh, good.
We have a lovely big bathroom. The baths are washed daily, cleaned out, and then new warm water.
Do we need to pay you
Perfect.
now or whenever we leave?
Oh, you can pay when you come back for your rooms.
Okay.
You'll hold them for us then.
We shall do that, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Thank you.
dino races?
Dino races.
Dinosaur races.
I guess races, yes.
We will see you when you get back. Enjoy.
All right, let's
You
roll.
are certainly going to enjoy it.
Thank you.
Just drag you over. I'm gonna murder a dog that's barking the whole time.
Mm.
Yes, as you arrive, there are a lot of people, and it is busy. A
I
lot
don't
of
like it here.
kids
Wow.
running about on their little dinosaur sticks, people talking, and after a little while, this female walks up to you. You're new in town.
Oahu?
Haven't seen you before.
Why is it
My
not
name
that
is
obvious?
Lahu.
Oahu. Okay.
It's a
You here
pleasure
for
to
the
meet you.
dinosaur races?
Presently.
Ray's just staring wide-eyed in astonishment at everything. He's seen nothing like this in his entire life. So he's kind of
Shell shock.
fading out.
Shame.
Yeah, Leandra's just gonna stay quiet, just kind of observing Kalahu and what's going on around her.
Yeah, Dante's just sweating like crazy and trying to find shadow, like shade, wherever he can, so he can read his book a bit better.
I'm the only one that's okay, apparently.
Are you going to bet on the races, or are you going to be adventurous and participate in the races?
You should participate, Otto.
I'm no good with animals, but it's a fun thought. I think Dante would do quite well.
I just think it'd be fun to see a dragonborn on a dinosaur.
Maybe one will come by. We don't know who the participants are yet.
Oh, it's just
I will
some
not bet
locals
on any beast.
riding on some of the dinosaurs. But if you want to bet, you can place any bets with me. You might win some. And she kind of looks at all of you. Much needed coin.
how's the technicality? How does this work? This betting?
Well, I can give you the odds on the different dinosaurs as well as their names, and with that you decide how much you want to bet, and at the end of the race, if you placed your bet on the correct dinosaur, then you get paid.
A game of chance, I see.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
You'll be able to math that up, right? Maybe make us some money?
Oh, I certainly can, yes. So the odds are?
Well, we have let's start with the not so scary ones. We have a Triceratops. His name is Uptal's favorite. He's still pretty young, but he's on a winning streak. His odds are 5-1. Then we have a Hadrosaurus by the name of Banana Candy. Very well trained. Odds are 3-1.
Have you ever had a dinosaur eat another dinosaur in your races?
Or a spectator?
No.
Or the rider?
No, we have not. They are trained up to a point. But no, the races can get a little bit brutal, but no one has ever been eaten.
Well, that's a
Yes.
bonus.
Yes, and
So
then
3-1 to 5-1.
well, there are a few more. Allosaurus, his name is Bone Crusher. He's a little bit young, ill-tempered. His odds are 2-1. Then you have an Ankylosaurus, Grung Stomper, also young. His odds are 1-1. Then another Allosaurus. His trainer is very famous. His name is Nasty Boy. His odds are 1-3. And then we have a Deinonychus. I don't even know how to pronounce these names. Her name is Jungle Princess. Her jockey is a little bit inexperienced. He's absolutely terrified. I don't know why he does this. Odds are 1-5. And then we have a Dimetrodon, Mountain Thunder. Odds are 1-7. And then our two Tyrannosaurus Rexes. The one is Big Honker. He's a crowd pleaser. His odds are 7-1. And then the last one, also a T-Rex. This will be his last race. Also a young one named Scarback. Odds are 1-2. Do you want me to place this for you in the chat? You can have a look.
Yes, that'd be
Yeah,
convenient.
sure.
Yes, please.
Why is it its last race, if you don't mind me asking?
They only race for a little while. When they get too big, they can't be controlled anymore.
Ah.
Yeah, so
So you process them for meat, or?
sometimes, but otherwise, other times, we let them loose. They go. But yes,
So we
sometimes
could
do.
find half partially trained dinosaurs just running around.
Yes, if you're lucky enough, yes.
Seems like a bad deal for the dinosaur.
Well, eventually
Where can I find
they
Ivan?
turn wild again. I mean, if you can always try. The T-Rexes, they get too big, and then we just simply cannot use them anymore.
Fair.
Where can I find Ivan?
He will be at the top with the dinosaurs. Do you wish to speak to him?
I do. Yes.
will let him know, and then you can have a talk to him maybe after the races. He's currently a little bit busy, making sure that all his dinosaurs are ready for the race. But I will let him know that you want to talk to him afterwards.
Thank you.
Are you going to place some bets?
Why not? I'll
Yes,
put 2
yes,
gold
Gelato.
on the Nasty Boy. Good name.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. 2 GP, Nasty Boy. Yes. Anybody else?
Where did they start the race, for curiosity's sake?
They start the race. Why is it? Ooh, it's too much. So they start the race on this side, here at the top. I don't know if you can see where I'm pinging.
Up there? Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
so they start there, and then the race ends this way.
Excuse me for a moment, party members. I have to go and stretch my legs, and I'm gonna go that way.
Okay.
Trey
Not
turns
much of a
to
gambler.
Galahu. Trey turns to Galahu. I'll put 3 gold on banana candy.
3 GB on.
And then he whispers to Theandra, because she's standing next to him, and points across the track. I guess I can't ping. Oh, there we go. And
Oh
says,
yes. This
why,
one here.
why is that large bird wearing clothes?
Leandra's just gonna shake her head, be like, "You poor sheltered thing. There are many races you were gonna encounter."
And what race might that be?
Do I assume, like, does Leandra know this?
Yes, she would know it's an Aarakocra.
Well, I'm just
Did they
gonna
speak?
kind of relay that information to Traven, what I know about them and what it is.
Oh, okay. He's never seen one before. I mean, he's literally lived on a farm or in the woods his entire life, so he's never seen one.
Fair. Okay, I'm not much of a gambler, so I'm gonna keep my coin to myself. But you guys go right ahead.
You'll put 2 gold on
Trey's
Uptal's
only doing
favorite.
fit in. He is so out of his element right now. He's just trying to fit in.
Okay, Dante, 2 gold on.
Uptal's favorite.
Uptal's favorite. Okay. Okay.
And then he just leads back into the shadow of this building here, the palm tree.
She heads off towards, some other people also placing bets here and there. Okay, Otto, what are you doing?
I was gonna try and cast Bardic Inspiration on the one that I bet on, and maybe try and Silvery Barbs, one of the ones that it's racing against, so that it does poorly.
That is such a
If you'd allow that.
Such a scoundrel.
Yes, I would allow it because it's fucking hilarious. Okay, so he bet on Nasty Boy, correct?
Yes, I did.
This one here. Okay. Okay, this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm gonna do Nasty Boy that you bet on. I'm gonna do Banana Candy. I'm gonna do Uptau's favorite. I'm gonna do Big Honker and Mountain Thunder. Those ones. Okay, and then I will roll for them and see how they get. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more dice.
And obviously, I'm gonna Silvery Barbs, Big Honker, when I see the jockey come up on the dinosaur and be like, "That's a stupid name for a dinosaur, isn't it?"
He's like, oh, what? It's not my. What? I didn't name it. And he just kind of looks very very awkward at.
Then I'm going to give the advantage to Nasty Boy as well. I forgot.
Okay. So advantage. I need to roll one more.
And the bonus action, Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Bardic Inspiration adds +6, so that is 17 to Nasty Boy. I have to add all of this up. 18. Yo, these others rolled really, really, really shit. That is.
Yes.
That is fucking terrible. I just wanna input all of theirs. But yeah, as they start off, it looks like it's gonna go very, very well, and then yours sprints forward. So you have this one sort of in second, and then that one in last. So I have to make a couple more rolls. It's based on quite a few rolls.
Enough.
1, 2,
If
3.
you're doing it again, I'm going to keep inspiring Nasty Boy because I have a
Okay.
few more charges left.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll his separately. He's gonna get the metal and the pink ones.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yes!
That's a nat 20. 17 plus 40, that is 57. That puts him 15, 5, that puts him there. And then Uptau, that's a 12. 21 and so he gets there. This one 11. He gets there. They're not really doing well. Shame. Oh, this one is.
Gonna run alongside the dinosaurs down this crowd.
Yeah, like, everybody's like, what is going on? What is going on? This one rolled a 14. Gets about 20 feet. He gets there. Okay. So you keep inspiring your.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspire him again.
I roll doubles. It's really going. 18. It's like, that's another 20 feet. Him. 20. This one. It's there. 5, 10, 15. Gets round about there. And these two don't get very far. They rolled pretty fucking shit. Yeah, so as the dinosaurs are basically coming around. Oh, that's not bad. 19. Another 20. You just see these massive things. And as they coming around the corners, you can see that the riders barely have control over these animals. The fact that they are not crashing into buildings and into the people, that is it's a fucking miracle. But these ones are rolling really crappy with the other dice. This one rolled too bad.
Leandra's gonna kind of look back at Traven and be like, pretty sure that's the dinosaur that had pretty bad odds. Otto's up to something. As she sees him sprinting, down the corridor.
Just shoving my loot as I go. Like, you're doing it!
Traven's seeing Nasty Boy come around the corner. Traven's kind of cowering behind that building. and trying to keep his mouth shut. It's just gaping right now as he's looking at these things.
Yeah, they're quite big as well. They all have this type of makeshift saddle and sort of like this bridle, but only that goes around the mouth. So there's not a lot of actual steering involved. So you guys that are standing here will basically see this one sort of like coming from behind, and then overtaking Ubtau's favorite.
No.
And then that one comes up that side.
You're gonna lose, Otto.
You're
Gonna
very,
lose.
very,
So run by you.
very lucky with these advantage rolls. They are really, really helping.
Well, I mean,
and
it's
then
okay
the
for the creature.
Triceratops just in front.
I mean,
and
if
then
I'm not
this one-
mistaken, Nasty Boy will be processed to meat after this race, if I heard correctly. So good for him.
Good for him, yeah. Oh, it's
As another bit of like little flavor, can I like at some point I just want to cast like light in the middle of the track to try and scare some of the ones that are further back, just because it may work.
Yeah, go for it.
I put a little light in the center of the track as these ones are coming by the corner.
Are you putting it
Just for a
here
moment.
or here?
I'd put it like there.
There. Okay, let me roll wisdom saves for those 4. This one fails. He goes all about there. This one saves. He continues forward. 14. This one saves. He continues forward. Oh shit, that's a 2. This one also, goes out and about here and there, and he runs back up there.
I'm not going to chase alongside my dinosaur anymore. I'm pretty sure they've won. I'm just going to sit here with my friends.
Yeah, so, people yelling and screaming as they see sort of like these dinosaurs going about this way and that way. And then they start to sort of like hectically cheer as this one crosses the finish line.
Yes.
And eventually, these ones also continue to go. It's sort of like close-ish between these two at the back. But Uptau finishes second, and then Big Honker will finish third. But don't go fast. I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Gonna give a side eye to Otto and shake my head.
Kwart voor 9 woensdagoggend.
I'm just going to
Draven's
shrug.
mixing with the crowd because he's pretty sure law enforcement's going to show up at some point, and he doesn't want to be associated with the goings on there. So,
Well,
Okay.
close second.
Yeah. Yeah, then what's her face? What's her name again? Is she? Oh, here she is. There's so many people.
Over here.
Yeah, she comes back, and then like, well, that was an interesting race. Very,
Riveting.
very, very well done.
I have an eye for dinosaurs.
Apparently,
Specialty of mine.
apparently you do. Which one did he do? Nasty Boy.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, and he bet 2, so it's 2, 4, 6. So she hands him 6 gold pieces back
Thank you.
for his.
Did we see Otto cast light, or was it out of? It has a somatic component, right?
Well, were you paying attention?
No, I was paying attention to the dinosaurs. So
Yeah, then I
okay.
would say no. Uptau came second. So
Oh, you're gonna pay for the lodging, right? You just that's what's gold.
yeah, so she
Who said anything about
hands
me paying?
yeah, she hands Uptal, she hands you 3 gold pieces. The 2 that you wagered and 1 back.
Nice.
And then whoever bet on banana candy, you lose the 3 gold pieces. She keeps that.
Draven says, "You're welcome, Otto."
No.
I might have some work for you if you are interested.
Leander
I'm
kind of
interested
leans
in one.
forward. What kind of work?
I have a old gladiator that was betting on the dinosaur races. He owes me quite a bit of coin. If you can get it out of him, I will give you 10% of what he owes me.
Ooh, I'm interested.
When
Very.
do you need this done by?
Say again?
When do you need this done?
Well, as soon as possible would be perfect.
Where can we find him?
Last I heard from my sources, he was somewhere up in an alley, and she will give you the directions of more or less where it is.
We'll be back in no time.
I will warn you though, as I mentioned, he is a gladiator, so he knows his way around weapons.
Do you think there will be resistance?
Oh, definitely. He's been running for about quite some time now, just claiming he does not have my money that he owes me. He owes
I'm
me
sure he can be reasoned
500
with.
gold pieces, and
500.
yes, I will give you 10%.
Hmm.
Otto, would you like to put your shenanigans to good use?
Of course. I'm always here to help the people. Sometimes myself, if the opportunity calls for it.
Well,
Um,
you can take this on whenever you are ready. If you want to rest up first, that is.
am I able to see the prince?
Are you able to see there?
Yeah, Ifen.
Oh, of course, yes. Give him 5 minutes, and then he'll be right down. He's just
Essentially, I just
finishing
want
up.
to I just want to soak up whatever knowledge I can get out of him about dinosaurs.
Of course,
Yeah,
he has quite the knowledge. And then after about 10 minutes or so, he does come over. And then he looks at Kelahu. Oh, these the people that wanted to speak to me. And she steps aside and she's like, yes, it was this one here. He holds out his hand as Leandra approaches. The name's Ifen. What can I do for you, my dear?
I just wanted to kind of pick your brain a little bit about dinosaurs. I'm not super familiar with them, and you know, if I happen to run across any, in my travels in the area, I would, having knowledge of them would be nice. Essentially, I'm basically trying to, get whatever information I can out of him without drawing suspicion or.
I'm gonna nudge Lee as before she just speaks, by the way, and go shake his hand.
Oh. I extend my hand awkwardly.
He shakes it after a while, He almost pulled it back, so it was just in time. Well, there are 3 different types of dinosaurs. You get your herbivores that only eat plants. The majority ones that we use for the races are herbivores. Then you get your carnivores who only eat meats, and then your omnivores who eat a little bit of both. Some of them are
They
more
meant
docile and friendly than others, and obviously your carnivores and omnivores are a little bit more dangerous to be around.
does he talk about like any weaknesses or anything like that that Leandra might find particularly of use?
No, he does not. He only gives you very basic information.
I mean, that's all great information. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me.
It's my pleasure.
Excuse me, Prince Ethan. Traven kind of walks up to him. Which of these are all dinosaurs edible to people?
Majority of them can be eaten. Yes.
Are
The
they
ones, some
are
of
they
them, the meat
tasty or
is not that good. They are, in fact, very delicious. A very not well done, but a very well cooked dinosaur steak is not something you should pass up on. It's quite an experience. Dinosaur meat is not as readily available as you might think. It's quite the delicacy, quite pricey as well. I mean, it's not
are there
that
any
easy to kill a dinosaur, and they live quite long. So,
Leandra's gonna
what
kind
about
of, like chuckle at his comment about not easy to kill a dinosaur.
what about those little bitey ones? Are they edible? Can you eat those? And then if so, are they good?
are you talking about the little raptors?
He kind of describes to Ethan what we fought that
Oh,
attacked us,
yes,
and,
those are
and
definitely the little raptors. They are, but they're very, very tough. Their meat is very tough. They they move a lot, so the meat is quite it's quite tough. But no, they definitely edible. It's not something I would recommend myself. I like the finer things in life. But no, you can
so
definitely
as
eat those.
as a rule, then the slower the dinosaur, perhaps the better tasting the meat.
Say again, sorry.
Is it the slower the dinosaur, if it moves slowly and kind of ambles about and maybe it eats
Oh,
is an
yes.
herbivore?
Yes.
Those are the ones. Okay, thank you. That's what I needed
Yes.
to know.
Yeah, so the herbivores, my personal taste and personal experience, definitely the herbivores taste the best. Um, the carnivores, they're fast, they move too much. Their meat is quite tough.
Thank you.
But yes, any
Mm.
other questions that you might have, just
Yes, just
let me know.
a quick one. How long have you been subjugating their species?
A couple of years now since we started this, and he kind of like thinks, hmm, maybe about almost 20 years now.
Leandra's gonna nudge Dante a little bit and, fancy a trip to the bookstore now.
Oh yes, I mean this has been dragging on for way too long, in my opinion.
Okay, you're making your way to the bookstore.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't have a map for that.
Just
I'm
a-
just gonna drag you over to.
I have a brief question regarding breaks. Are we going to have any?
Yes, because I
Yeah.
need to.
No, never allowed to have a break.
No,
No
never,
breaks.
ever, ever.
Just have the empty
Um,
bottles under the table.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we can do one now because I see we've already been busy for quite a while. So let's do a quick
No.
break, and then I can also stretch my legs, refill my water because yes, my mouth is dry. And then yeah, we can.
I'm gonna sit here because it's freezing.
Oh,
Like I'm
shame.
freezing to death here, and if I move, then I will get cold.
No
It's
worries.
crazy that I turned the
Yeah.
extra heater on,
Oh my goodness.
and I feel like I'm colder with the extra heater on than I was before I turned it on.
Oh, damn.
That makes no sense, and that sounds absolutely terrible. It is summer where I am, so it's very, very nice. I'm happy with that. But yes, let's take a 10-minute break, and then those that want to can stretch the legs. I can quickly go grab a snack, some water, and then I will see you guys in about 10ish minutes.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Cool.
Right.
See you soon.
See you in a second. Hey, I'm back.
Hey, same.
Howdy. That's a big map.
Yeah. I have no idea
So,
where it is.
Welcome back.
hey,
Hey.
so we are at Refuge Bay.
We're
At
what?
Nine Zaru, is it on there?
Anzaru.
It's not. I wrote it down. Probably spelled it wrong.
Oh, it's up top. Port Ninezaru.
Oh,
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just want to see if I can get any kind of information about these dinosaurs so that, as we come across them, we're
Yeah, of
not
course.
dumb.
Otto is just allergic to books, so he's trying to avoid them.
Of course he is.
Mhm.
I might have to go get a blanket. It is currently 9 degrees outside right now.
Is it Fahrenheit or
Do what?
is this Fahrenheit or I have no idea. 9 degrees
Yeah.
it's plus
9
weather.
9
for me.
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That's very
I
cold.
forget.
Oh, minus 12, minus 13 almost. Holy shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not that cold here, but still cold.
So, Lee, where are you at?
I am in Arkansas. We don't
Oh,
typically
okay.
get cold like this, but Mother Nature decided, hey, we're going to throw a snowstorm at you. Thanks.
I'm looking out the window at 18 inches of snow right now.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we got, so we get snow like every 4 or 5 years usually, more ice. But we managed to get about 3 inches yesterday.
Well, that'll shut down the South, that's for sure.
100%. So my husband and I went to the grocery store on Saturday. We went at like 11 o'clock in the morning. Everything was fine. We got, which I had to legit get groceries. Well, then my parents went at like 2:30 and there was no bread. The milk was wiped out. There were no eggs. Just all the shelves were emptied. I was like, guys, you're not even going to eat all of that.
People
The South freaks out.
just go hoarding, like whenever there's a snowstorm, or
Yes.
okay.
Oh, in fact,
I'm going to turn my mic off for a second because I have a big plate of nachos in front of me and I don't want you guys to listen to me eat. So it'll be just a moment.
Well, very considerate. Yeah. So you in the UK, Joe? Or?
I live in the UK, yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're European?
Yeah, I'm from Germany. Yeah.
What part of Germany?
like originally, like right now, I live in the center, like Lower Saxony. I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In Göttingen.
Göttingen.
Yeah. So
Haven't heard of that, but
medium-sized university town. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Like close to Hanover. You might have heard of that, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you been to Germany or?
I was originally planning to. There was a town at the eastern side of it that I wanted to visit called Gorlitz, I think it is. It's a very pretty
Görlitz,
village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to visit there, but I haven't really made plans for it.
Why
I'm
Görlitz?
sorry, I'm back.
Oh, hi.
It just looks
Where
like a
are you
very
guys
pretty.
from?
Okay. From Germany. Yeah.
I live
Germany?
in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Sorry, Joe, I didn't hear you.
that's cool. I work for a
It's
company in Australia.
Oh wow.
It's interesting.
In Australia? Or?
Yes,
Oh,
I work from home.
Oh.
And I actually just got to go to Australia. I spent 2 weeks in Australia in October. It was amazing.
Oh, nice. What part of Australia?
I toured the entire eastern seaboard, eastern coast.
Nice.
I landed in Brisbane. I spent a few days there. Went to Sydney, spent a few days. Went down to Melbourne, spent a few days. Hit the Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast. It was great.
Sounds amazing, yeah.
I packed as much as I could possibly pack into 10 days.
It's super short. I mean, flights must be like, I don't know, like 20 hours.
Yeah, so I had to take 3 flights. The primary flight from San Francisco to Brisbane was 14 hours.
Oh yeah, that's a very long time.
Hey, I got to time travel.
I suppose.
I'm gonna assume Will is in the northern U.S. because they're getting hammered with snow right now.
Northern Utah.
Ah, yeah.
But we live at, sorry about my nachos here making noise, but we live at 5,000 feet, so we get a little bit more snow than the valley.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't typically get snow like this. We'll usually get like 2 days of solid ice and then it's gone. But they dumped a big old snowstorm on us.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Okay. You are headed to the bookstore.
Yes, what kind of time is needed to just kind of learn a little bit about the dinosaurs? Like I just want to kind of like weaknesses and resistances, things that might help us in combat should we come across different types.
So, if you buy a book, then we can say that you basically read it in your downtime, and then by the next session, I can give you some information regarding that. So you can definitely do that. Okay.
I have a question regarding the lore text that we got. Is this all the information? We have that too, right? So, or is this more like a?
Are you
So
talking
we
about the
know-
lore about what you're currently having to go, with the soulmonger and all of that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
you do know about that. Yes. Syndra told you all about that, so now you are definitely aware of that.
Okay. So are we at the bookstore or?
Yes, you are. I just quickly wanted to get a token for you to show you guys where you are. But yes, as you walk into the bookshop, there's a sweet little old lady that greets you as you enter. Also dark olive skin. Her hair is also starting to gray. She's got a little little hunchback by her age right now. And then as you all enter, she gives you a very, very friendly smile. It's like, good afternoon, my dears. What can I do for you?
Leandra's gonna immediately inquire about books about dinosaurs, where they are in the shop.
She gives a little chuckle. You must be new to the city.
Yes. It's quite interesting. It's been enjoyable.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you are enjoying our city. Have you been to the races?
We just left there. That was something. It's gonna kind of throw a backward glance at Otto.
Yes, I won money.
Yes, yes. Very entertaining.
Oh, who won? I didn't go today.
It was Nasty Boy, and he really, really won.
He really, really did. She looks quite shocked. Not Nasty Boy. Oh, he hasn't won a race in a very, very long time. Interesting.
He must have been inspired.
Probably. I mean, it was his last race. Maybe they will keep him in and do a few more after, he did so well today. I'm pretty sure that they might do that. But yes, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track, my dear. You wanted books on dinosaurs.
Yes, please.
Do you want books on all the different types? So what she means by different types is, the herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores.
Yeah, just something that's got a really good knowledge base about all the different kinds.
Of course. She pulls out 3 books. And it'll something be like, the history of dinosaurs and where, most of them are found in the jungles and across the land where you currently are. It'll show you what they eat, what they avoid, and also some of the weaknesses and things like that. So yeah, Leandra will have a pretty good idea when they encounter a few of them again. She'll
Okay.
have some information.
Yeah. How much is it to purchase this book?
So it's 3 different books. Well, if you want all of them, 2 gold pieces.
Sold. I will take them.
Of course. Do you want me to wrap them up for you, or are you just gonna take them like they are?
No, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Anything else that I can do for the rest of you?
Yes, Bookkeep. Do you have any poems on maybe all-encompassing curses or magical contraptions? The Soulmonger, mayhaps, or liches? I've never heard of them.
I am getting a shipment of those tomorrow. How about you come back tomorrow and then we have a look? Maybe there's something that you are interested in.
Tomorrow at sunrise?
Well, when I open my shop, around about 8 a.m.
I will be there.
Sunrise might be a little bit early. Some of us still sleep at that time.
Oh, yeah, of course, sure, yes. Then I'll see you tomorrow, and if you die while I'm gone, please do it quietly, and just leave the shop.
He means thank you.
She just looks like, wow, okay. Okay. Anybody else?
You have a dinosaur cookbook?
Mm, I assume you mean recipes regarding, cooking them and not cooking
Well,
for them.
yes,
And she
yes.
gives a little
Where
chuckle
you
because she thinks she just made a really funny joke. I do
that
have,
sailed over his head.
yeah, and she laughs at herself. Um, I do have one, yes. How it explains how you need to marinate the meat to kind of get it a little bit more tender. As dinosaur meat is quite tough. To be honest,
You,
I have never found the taste appealing. It's not for me.
but even the slow fat dinosaurs, their meat is tough as well. Is that correct?
It's not as tough, no. But I mean, everybody's taste differs. But according to the people who eat them, they say that the omnivores are not the omnivores, the herbivores are the best tasting ones. Their meat
Hey,
is
how
not
about a
as
book?
tough. Yes, of course.
How about a book for surviving in the jungle?
Well, to survive in the jungle, the best that you could do, I do have a book, yes, is to hire a guide to escort you through the jungle. I can give
And
you
these
a
guides,
couple of names of people that is what they do.
I like that even better. Please give me a couple of names. That'd be perfect.
Of course. Where are you currently staying? Maybe I can tell them to meet you there. How does that sound?
Lovely. Where are we staying? Twin
Kaya and
Sisters'
Maya's.
place. Kaya and Maya's.
Oh, yes, Kaya's my. That is a fantastic place to stay. The other place is a little bit how shall I put this for the riffraff, She kind of gives a little whisper on that. But yes, very, very
And he
well
casts
known.
a sideline glance to Otto.
So yes, it's a very, very well known establishment. They take very good care of their customers there. I will send you I will send a couple of guides your way towards there, and they can have a chat to you, and you can see. You know what? I might have a pamphlet of one of them. Let me
Perfect.
Let me have a look. And she goes through a couple of papers and rustling here and there, and no, I'm not gonna find it. It's not that one. Finding a guide. Here we go. They all okay. I'll send it over to you as soon as I can find it. Or is it this one? Come on. Give me 1 second, sorry. Sorry, that's what happens when you have 1,010 dogs. Oh, here
My
we
kids
go.
are like that. They're not home right now, thankfully.
Well, I will send these over to you, and then she hands you this little note. They dropped this off this morning, so they hand them out to all the different adventurers, so you can have a look what their little pamphlet says.
Is it customary that most adventuring parties hire guides?
Oh yes. Oh, it is. No, it is almost a must. The the jungle is it's quite dangerous, and you can get lost very, very easily within the jungle. I've never heard of an adventuring party coming back without a guide, to be honest.
Well, that is good to know. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. But yes, take this little pamphlet, and then I will send those two over, as well as one of the other guides. Marshmallow.
Perhaps this evening at Kaya and Maya's.
Oh yes, definitely. They will be here.
Okay.
They will be there this evening. But I'll send them over separately, so that, or do you want to meet with them at the same time?
Whatever works for those guys. I look at the rest of the party, and whatever works for them is fine by me.
Oh well, then I'll send them over. Oh, and here's your book before I forget. That the cookbook is 5 silver pieces.
Okay, and I hand her 5 silver.
Thank you, my dear. Is there anything else that you need?
No.
Traven shakes his head.
Well, I'm standing outside in the shade reading.
Yeah, it is. It is so hot. I mean, you know that hot where it's just so freaking humid, and your clothing just sticks to your body, and it just feels like the sweat is dripping into your eyes, and your hair is frizzing because of the humidity. It is awful. It is hot.
We call it melt your face off hot in the southern states.
Basically, yes.
Muggy. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
How much time has passed? Are we getting close to about when we need to meet with Syndra?
That is the next morning.
Okay.
So it is it's nearing about 4-5 p.m. So if you want to, you guys can make your way back to the tavern. People will start coming back to the tavern as well for the night, and then the guides will then meet you there.
We can
Yeah,
make our way
Leah.
back to the
Yeah,
tavern.
I want to go back to the tavern and start reading on these books.
Okay. You're all going back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, cool stuff. Okay. Yeah, so this as you
table
enter
here and
yeah, so Maya comes over. And how did the races go?
Brilliantly. Amazing, even.
I won 1 gold.
Well, one is better than nothing.
Oh, yes.
Can we bring you something to eat, an early lunch, or are you going to wait a little bit?
Just
I could
like-
eat. Do you serve dinosaur?
We do, yes. It's not very cheap. And that is not included
much?
in your stay.
How much are we talking about?
For dinosaur steak, you're looking at 3 gold pieces.
I will have a dinosaur steak.
Of course. It's made to order, so it might take a little while. Any
do you just have
specific way?
do you just have a stew or a soup,
We do, yes.
some bread?
Yes, we do. We have
I'll take that.
venison stew with
Cool.
some.
I'd have one of those too,
rolls.
please.
Of course.
And can I get a mug of that ale you gave us earlier?
Yes, I will. We will bring you some over.
Thank you.
How would you like your dinosaur steak done?
What would you suggest?
Hmm.
I tend to like my steaks rare. Can you eat dinosaur steak rare and not get, I don't know, worms or something?
She laughs. Yes, yes, you can.
Then please make it rare.
I will do so. Yeah, and then the tavern basically starts filling up with some people. She heads off, and then she looks over towards where Dante is. Can I bring you something?
Well, I will not indulge in the consumption of subjugated species. Do you have anything with vegetables?
We do have, yes. Make a vegetable soup
That would be delightful, yes.
with some fresh rolls.
And while she preps it, I will form a little a ritual circle on the counter and cast comprehend languages as a ritual spell, because I want to hear what the people are talking about. Never heard these languages.
Interesting. Give me 1 second.
Takes 10 minutes, so
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so while she's busy, you guys can have a little bit of a chat. Let me just find exactly what it is that you might hear.
Shaking my head at Traven.
Yeah, I think
For what?
I'm just gonna keep reading quietly.
Traven turns to Otto and says, if we take this gladiator job, I'm not able to cure wounds anymore today. I need to sleep before I can do that again.
Well, thankfully, I can't cure wounds anyway, so I don't need to rest.
In other words, I'm trying to tell you that I'm useless. If we fight a gladiator, I'll be essentially useless.
You would be useless. You'll be a meat shield.
Yeah.
So is Dante at the table?
Dante is
Well, I think we
drawing
should too.
the ritual circle on the
Oh,
counter.
okay.
Or on the table where we're sitting, I guess. Oh, shit, I didn't see we loaded a new map.
So Trey turns to Leandra and what was I going to say? I agree. We need to take the gladiator job. I mean, I could use the coin, but I just don't think we should do it today or tonight.
Why not?
No, that's fair. I want to read so that, when we start going on whatever adventure Sindra is going to send us on, we don't get blindsided and be unprepared. So I think tonight would be a good idea to kind of get some more information, whether from the locals or I'm gonna soak up as much of these books as I can.
It's only
well
one
done.
gladiator, and there's 4 of us.
But what if he has a dinosaur pet or something?
Then there will be a gladiator and a dinosaur, and that will be fine, probably.
That is immune to enchantment.
Well, when you... Yeah. Fine, we won't do it this evening.
After, about 10 minutes after your spell ritual has been cast, he actually starts hearing, he will see that these 2 ladies are some of the locals. And he actually starts to understand what it is that they are saying. And he picks up a few words here and there in the conversation. It's not like they're talking very, very loudly. It's more like they're talking in a hush. Something along the lines of, I heard from my grandfather's mother, sister's aunt, goldfish, twice removed, pet parrot. That, and the one says, I heard that there was deep in the heart of the jungle, there was someone that built a city, but it was built by minotaurs, which is now overrun by something along the lines of snake people. But even worse things dwell below the city. He said in visions they saw strange devils screaming in the dark, and then their conversation goes more hushed.
Okay.
And then Maya comes over with your orders, and she puts down the beef stew front, the steak, and the soup with the vegetable soup with the bread. Enjoy. Let me know if you need anything else. Would you like another round of our in-house special drink, or do you want something more along the lines
Ray
of
says,
what you get normally?
I'll have the honey wine, the berry and honey wine, and I said I'd get around, so whatever everybody else at the table wants.
I'll have one of those as well, please.
Perfect.
Same.
Oh, just water for me. I'd like to keep my wits about me.
Mm.
It's a good idea. And she brings 3 of those. I'm gonna just post this for you guys in the. Oopsie. Never mind. That's a boo boo. I just
The
quickly
clones
make,
appear.
yeah. Let me just quickly make a tab for this. I want to add the rumors that you pick up. So that you can go back to that. I'll make it a nice channel after the session. So this is your yes. And the steak is surprisingly good. It's not tough. It's quite soft and tender. Very well done. She made some, crispy potatoes with it. Some sweet carrots and some sort of like a mushy pea type thing with it. The stew as well, the vegetable stew, very, very nice. Inside the stew, there are some string beans, some potatoes, some carrots, some pumpkin, all mixed in a stew. And then she also brought you 2 buns that you can, eat with it. And then the vegetable soup, also made with, it's a lot of different types of veggies in the broth itself, also with some bread. And then you get your water and your wine.
Are the
How
women
much? How much do I owe her for the wine?
The wine itself is 3 silver pieces per drink.
Okay. All right, just taking the money out.
I will make some tavern prices for you during the week, and then I will post the list in the Discord, and then you will be able to have that as well. And then after about half an hour or so, after you finish like eating and everything, she comes back over. And how did you find your steak? Was it to your liking?
Before she came over, I wanted to tell the table that it was pretty good. And Dante, you're really missing out here, pal. This is good.
Like, no.
But yes, Maya, it was terrific. I am pleasantly surprised.
I'll just look at you, and Dante's looking at you, and then disgust. Eating his stew with a spoon, shaking his head slightly. That might be that might be nasty boy you're eating.
he looks at Dante. He says, "I grew up on a dairy farm. What do you expect?"
Oh, that is also true.
Enjoy your steak.
I can't believe you watched those majestic beasts race merely hours ago, and now you're eating on one like it's a common cow.
Well, hear the prince's description. Some of them are cows. Essentially, they're just kind of more reptilian looking. And I suppose that's what I'm eating right now. Or ate. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
Did you enjoy? Was it to your liking?
I was pleasantly surprised. I will probably have this again.
Excellent.
I am happy to hear that.
I'm assuming that Dante has told us what he's hearing with his little spell.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't. He's actually these women. Are they like settled in? Do they look like they're about to leave anytime soon, or they just?
There's still they also got their food a while ago, so they are busy eating. Maya would leave after a while, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I should probably go and check on my clients." Yeah, I'm just looking for the token of the freaking one. So yeah, you guys can continue with that.
So, yeah, Leandra, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, well, so Dante is getting up from the table wordlessly, grabbing his bowl of stew, and approaches the table of the two women. Evening. I could not help but overhear you talking. Do you mind if I sit? It's like awkwardly standing there with his bowl.
Well, Leandra's gonna look at Otto. I just a bit forward that one is.
He has a unique charm. Maybe they'll let him sit with them.
Let's see.
No reaction at all, or?
Sorry, I'm just getting the tokens for the guides. Just say again.
I was asking the women awkwardly, with my stew bowl in hand, if it would be alright with them if I sat there, because I couldn't
yes.
help myself overhearing their stories.
Yes. Yes, of course. Sit. What can we do for you?
Evening. Thank you, Dante. You might be.
I am Miriam, the one at the bottom says, and I am Nazal, the one at the top says.
Ah, great, splendid. I couldn't help myself but to overheard you talking about a city deep in the jungle. It's very straightforward, intensely looking at Miriam.
Yes. Well, I mean, we haven't seen it, obviously. But, you know, we heard from someone.
Someone, okay.
Well, you know, rumors happen here and there. But yes, I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Oh, I'm new to these parts, and just my first day in the city. I'm just looking out for interesting spots around to visit. And this place you were describing, from what I heard, sounded quite interesting. Do you happen to know where I can find out more about it?
Well, it's deep within a jungle, so it's not very close. You will definitely need someone to take you there if that's really where you want to go.
Like, I didn't hear the whole guide conversation, yeah, because I was not inside the shop.
Oh, well, you know, you will definitely need to hire a guide to take you through to the jungle if you want to do that.
And the guides know about this place, or?
They should have an idea where it is. I mean, most of them, well, not most of them, but some of them were born in the jungle, so they know their way around.
Okay, oh, splendid. Thank you so much. And I get up with my soup stew bowl, and if you die while I'm gone, please do it quickly. And I sit down again at the table with the others.
I look at him like, what? What did he just say? And then they just continue with their thing, and he will hear them says like, what a weird person. Did he just say if we die quickly we should, did he? And then they basically just talk about that.
The grace of an owlbear, Dante.
Oh, really? An owlbear? Thank you.
Hmm.
So how did you know what they were talking about, Dante? I mean, none of us can understand this language. Can you?
Well, for at least 40 more minutes, I presume. And I did point at this little ritual circle I kind of like drew into the table. Well, this allows me to understand languages.
Well, shit, Dante. Why didn't you tell us? We could have picked a table in the middle of the room.
Oh, right. That's a good idea, actually. Next time, yes, next time I will note it down. And he actually like notes it down, and he just grabs a book from his pouch and writes it down.
I mean, here we are tucked off in the corner. There's all these people over there, and we can't hear them. What is the range on that?
I mean, perception, I guess. I don't know.
The range on it,
It doesn't specify. It's just, you know.
yeah,
I mean, I
because
could-
you cast it as a ritual, so that's I will say yes. You will have to give a perception if you want to hear anything further. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I could also just walk around and just stand next to the tables.
You could do that, yes.
I mean, it's not like you
No,
haven't
and I'm saying
already
this
been
to the
off
others.
the show.
Oh, yes.
I mean, maybe like you should just like meander around the room, act like you're looking at things on the walls or something. See what else you find out.
Oh, is this considered appropriate behavior?
I mean, you're not. We're not from here. I mean, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to kind of, look at, check out their surroundings. Besides, those two women over there already think you're a freak.
Oh. Well, then I will. Just give me a minute. And he gets up again and just walks around the room and stares at the rugs. Tries to listen on the conversations.
I'm beginning to think I am the only one within this party, and I point towards Otto, Lee, and then Trav, and I go, who's ever been to a noble court?
I've been wandering the woods for years.
Did you ask if we've ever been to a noble court?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I will have to adjust myself with this in mind, but maybe let me say hello to people when we meet.
Ooh, custom rolls.
It is pretty funny that he, got up and just started wondering.
He didn't even question it.
Not even a bit.
No hesitation. Maybe it's a hobgoblin thing.
I love it.
It's curious.
Okay, so the second part that you sort of hear as you are walking about, are people talking about, perched atop a plateau overlooking the Aldani Basin. They're talking about a ghost village that is there. And then all the people there have disappeared. No one knows why. And that they say, you can reach it by following the river Shoshinstar. Oh my goodness. Um, but then you also hear them talking about, how the rivers can be extremely unpredictable depending on the weather, and then their conversation changes to the weather, how it's so hot and humid now. They are probably expecting a few thunderstorms in the next couple of days.
Hmm. Oh, thank you.
But yes, after a while, more, you see these two tabaxi, sort of like not cat, yeah, cat people, walking in, looking around, sort of a little bit. They're clearly looking for someone, and then they sort of spot the party. Um, they whisper a little bit, um, to themselves, and then this one comes over. Are you adventurers?
Yes, we are.
We are looking for an adventuring party. My name is River Mist, and this is my brother, Flask of Wine. We're guides. We
River
heard
Were
Mist,
you
you're
sent
looking
Flask
by
for
of
one.
the
Wine.
were you sent by the bookstore owner?
Yes, we were.
Oh, so tell us. There's no way we can go into the jungle without a guide. She kind of left that impression.
Oh yeah, no, it's I will say it should be, but it's not. But it should be a rule that all adventuring parties should go with a guide. It's not, but it should be. And you kind of just see the one in the back. This one just kind of like nod, not really talking a lot.
What Trey looks to Leandra. This is kind of your specialty, isn't it? Maybe you could ask him some questions.
Not particularly thrilled about your price.
What's wrong with our price?
4 gold pieces a day? Seems a little steep to me.
Well, considering where we're going and all the knowledge that we have, and plus you get two of us and not just one. Normally you just get one guide.
So
So
you're saying
it's
if
quite a
we did
steal.
have one guide, we would only pay 2 gold.
Well, every guide has their own price. Some of them also charge 4 gold pieces. Some of them charge 3. Some of them charge
No, no,
5.
I'm,
Some
I'm,
6.
I mean, as in, why don't we just get rid of? And I point towards one of them, and then it's only 2 gold.
You kind of see the one that you've been talking to, River, sort of like hiss at you. I mean, if you're not interested, you can.
No, no, no. I'm interested. We will, but perhaps we should be
let me
open to negotiations.
How about shush? Let me ask you, why do you guys feel that we need a guide to go into the jungle? Like, what about this jungle is so dangerous and scary?
Well, everything that is there, you can encounter lots of different monsters. I mean, not to talk about even the dinosaurs. You can get lost, and then if you get lost, then that's it. No one will ever see you again. You're not the first adventuring party that lady has sent. To be honest, we haven't heard from any of the others that she has sent. So yeah.
So you're saying she's others that she's sent you to talk to and they declined your help?
Yes. Then they went off on their own.
How many others?
Well, a few. I mean, there are quite a few guides, so I don't know. But I mean, there have been about 3 parties that have declined our services. I don't know about the other guides how many parties have declined their services, but we haven't heard from anybody. They haven't come back. I mean,
Mm.
they could still be out there. They could technically still be fine. Well, not. Probably not. I'll go with not. Definitely not.
If we are
What would you
attacked,
guys
will you
do?
take up arms?
That's what I was
Yes.
about to ask. What would you guys do if we run into trouble?
You pick up their sheets. Oh, snow. Open up something else. Well, we can help. Tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now how they can help.
I'd look at them. Are they carrying weapons? Do they have armor? Anything like that?
I'm gonna tell you now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are. They carrying a short sword and a short bow.
Well, I think we definitely need some time to discuss. We won't be departing until tomorrow for sure. So I think we definitely need to talk about our plans. And then is there a way that we can reach you?
Oh, we'll come back. We'll come back. We meet all the travelers at the tavern. We also take care of everything that you will need. We make sure we have enough food, water, supplies. You're more than welcome to get extra and your own stuff. Oh, bug spray. That's a thing, a very big thing. But we will see you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, no, wait.
Hey,
Okay. Instead of 4 gold, 3 gold and 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
how many days is a typical trip into the jungle?
Well, it's
Typical.
going to depend on where you're going. So I guess you need to speak to whoever it is that's sending you. Well, probably Syndra. She'll probably tell you exactly where it is that you're going. So then we can tell you how long a trip it's gonna be.
And how vast is your knowledge, you would say, about the jungle?
It's pretty good. We've traveled there a few times, there and back.
So you ever heard about a city built by minotaurs and just pointed them?
Well, we've heard rumors, yes. Never been there. No one's ever wanted to go there, so then we don't go there. We go where the party wants to go.
Hmm.
I will say this: be careful of some of the guides, because we've been doing this a long time. We know you're meeting with others as well. I mean, come on, it's a thing. You're right, you're comparing prices and all of that. But I will say, just be careful of some of them. They're not all
Why do you say that?
super honest. Some of the guides have their own agendas. They want to go places, but they don't want to go there alone. So they use the adventurers to basically take them there. They can't get there alone based on how dangerous the jungle is. So they use the adventurers to fight off the things that you will encounter in the jungle. And you won't know if we're taking you on a route that it's not where you technically want to go. So just saying, just be careful.
Duly noted, and we'll stick with you, seeing as you're willing to negotiate.
No,
Are they though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said that it's fine. 3 gold and 5 silver. But we'll come back tomorrow. Meet with the rest, and then you can let us know, or just let Maya know. She can let us know if it's a yes or a no.
Yes.
What was his brother's name again? I'm sorry.
Flask of wine.
Okay.
I did not come up with these names.
It's an awesome name.
River Mist and Flask of Wine.
Hmm.
So fucking
So-
random.
Just one question. The jungle you speak about, how vast is it? I mean, if your daily price is 3 gold and 5 silver, how long does it take to get through the jungle and back in coin,
Well, as I said,
roughly?
it depends on. Let me drag you over so I can give you an idea. So basically, how it works is every little hex is a day's travel.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
It's a get expensive, y'all.
And
Yes.
these ones here that looks like desert is not desert. It is unexplored territory.
Mhm.
So as you travel through it, I will remove little hexes as you go.
Okay.
Very expensive
Um,
then.
So yeah, it depends on exactly where it is that you want to go.
Was
I
that
think we
3 gold,
definitely need
5 silver for the party or for person?
No, for the party. It's not per person.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to
That's
talk
not too
to
bad.
Sindra, find out where we're going before we make a decision.
Yeah, that sounds wise, yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's it's long travel in this game. But yes, most of the traveling will be done by foot, unless you want to buy a dinosaur, travel by dinosaur. We could do that. But it costs money. They're easy to keep. They eat anything. Anything that's in the forest. You don't really have to buy food for them like you do horses. I mean, they eat almost anything, depending on which ones you buy. Normally it's young T-Rexes. Normally X-Racers. But yeah, we'll see you then tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Let us know. And then they head out. And then sort of like after a little while, you guys see a very, very, very white dwarf come in. What is his name? Hugh. And then he looks over and he walks over a little slowish, like, you the adventuring party, I assume, looking for a guide. And he slaps down
Yeah.
a piece of paper onto the table. Here's my thing if you're interested. I mean, I'm very good.
You don't look to be in the best of health. Or...
Lee!
What? I am not putting my life in the hands of somebody that may crow for the day.
I'm very
Especially
good.
one with one arm.
I'm good. I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've survived a dragon. How good must you be to survive a dragon?
Well, he has a point. What are your
type of
rates?
dragon?
I charge 5 gold a day, and I expect 30 days up front.
What is
30.
very, very lovely offer. We'll keep it in mind.
Yes.
I'm very good. I'm the best
Is
out
that
of best. Hence why I charge so much.
What type of
is that
dragon?
rate negotiable? Because this could get expensive.
Say again. Sorry, you cut out there.
So is that rate negotiable?
I mean, it could be.
Leander kind of nudges Otto. Okay,
I-
Mr. Cultured.
Well, we will negotiate if we choose to.
I'm good with the battle axe. I get mean, I get angry.
I believe you. I very muchly believe you. But again, we're still in the market for these things, so no decisions immediately, and we will contact you if we need you.
Before you
Alright.
leave, what type of dragon? Bit of your arm.
Oh, it was a red one.
How was it?
Yeah,
Uh,
and I want to kill
can
it.
Oh, you want to kill it? Okay. Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Interesting.
You definitely believe him.
And it lives here, in the jungle.
Well, not exactly in the jungle, but it's it's somewhere close by. Might be a little bit off the way. Well, I'm not sure where you're going. You haven't even told me yet. But could always make a detour because it's a dragon, and what do dragons have?
Why haven't you already gone
Large
back to kill it?
teeth.
I haven't found a party that was brave enough to go. Maybe you're brave enough to go. Are you? Or are you maybe a little bit of yellow bellies? It's up. I don't know.
Yellow bellies. Well,
Well,
good
it
luck
was
finding a
lovely
party.
meeting you. It was truly lovely meeting you. I don't know, but I need to go to the toilet very quickly. I'm going to stand up and walk away from this.
Oh well, let me know. You can let the twins know. They know where we stay. And then he heads out.
And the moment I see him head out, I come back to the table immediately.
So he was exactly what the tabaxi were talking about. Yeah, he was exactly what the tabaxi were talking about. Yeah, I don't think he was really lying. I think he really wants to go kill a red dragon and wants us to do it.
No. I think a red dragon would have turned him into ash and soot.
Well, it depends on the size.
Yeah, that's certainly possible.
If it was a wormling, maybe it left him, but if he fought a red dragon, I fought a god.
I get your point.
Consensus is we're not taking Mr. About to Croak with us. Got it.
Not presently. He may prove useful at some point. Just keep the flyer.
Yeah, so all the information should be in your journals. So you have the chat, and then next to it you will have something, and then I think maybe next to it will be the journal, because mine obviously looks a little bit different than yours.
Can we edit
if
them?
If you then click on the journal, all the information that I have shared with you, the characters and everything, will be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it.
That's cool. Can we edit
journal?
those?
Like, don't know if you can add
Oh.
notes to it. No.
Okay, but it's still cool.
Oh wow!
I've been taking.
I was screen
screenshots.
grabbing those.
Yeah,
That's
same.
what I was doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I probably should have said that earlier. But if there's information that you want me to put on there, I can, and then I can just share it with you again. Otherwise, what I am going to do during the week, I'm going to make a tab for each of you within the server. If there's little downtime thingies that you want to do, let's say maybe you quickly want to go do some shopping that you haven't thought of, or you have any questions that you want to ask, or you want to keep personal notes or something, then you can do it in there. So I will set that up.
What is
for you.
this journal you speak of?
So you right at the top, top right, you'll see there's a. Let me take a screenshot for you. But just remember that mine looks different than yours because I have extra tabs. So in Discord, in the general one, You see those little ones, those tabs there,
Uh-huh.
top right. So the first one is chat. I'm not sure what your second and third one is, but one of them
Looks
should
just
look like a little
yours.
newspaper that says journal.
Looks just like yours
Okay.
for me too. Yeah.
And then if you click on that, then everything that I've shared with you throughout the game will appear there.
Oh, okay.
Did you find it?
Got it. Yep.
Stuff. Okay. But then yes, I'm gonna say that we're gonna end it off there, and then next session you can meet with Syndra at the Prince's villa, and then ask all your questions and everything else. You do also level up to level 2.
Oh,
Oh wow, nice.
Well, that's
Boy, and are we going to start in the evening then? So we haven't had a long rest. Is that correct?
Well, you're basically getting a long rest now. So how
okay,
I do
okay.
it, when you level up, you automatically get a long rest. But otherwise, you would have gotten a long rest. So if you guys want to, you can quickly roll for your HP. You can add that in.
What do you roll for HP? I'm sorry. This is where, like, so the
No
last time I did
worries.
a
Let
campaign,
me
it was
quickly
weird.
check your sheet. What
different
you
for
roll.
all the.
Yours is gonna be a 1d6 or a 1d8. Have a look.
And do you add
we
your
able to-
proficiency bonus to it?
You add your Constitution modifier to it.
Are we able to take
There we
average
go.
instead, or do you
Yes.
want us to roll?
Oh,
You
sweet.
can decide. You can decide if you want to take average or if you want to roll. How I do it is if you roll below average, so if you have to roll a d8 and you roll below a 4, then you take average.
Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, I guess I'll roll then.
Yeah. Leandro, I'm going to tell you now what you have to roll. I just quickly need to go into your sheet. But I'm pretty sure
I
it's also
rolled.
going to be a d8. Oh, you roll a d10, Leandra. So you
Oh
D10.
no.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll a d10. Oh, so Otto, you take average. So you take 4 on that, and then you add your
Okay.
modifier. That's not bad.
Plus con, right?
Yes.
So that's
Really?
So you can take
That's all I
5.
get?
So you take 5,
+3.
and then you add.
That's weird.
Let me just see. So it's 5 plus 2. So you
Yeah.
add 7, Leandra, because you're gonna do your Constitution modifier, which is +2. So you take the 5 that you rolled, +2, which is 7. So
I get more spells.
How do I actually change it?
okay. So you go. Where the fuck's your sheet now? Yeah. So you click on manage next to the
Uh-huh.
name Leandra, and
Yeah.
then you go down to on the right hand side where it just opened up the little thing. You say manage character and levels,
Yes.
and then just waiting for it to open. And then you say manage HP,
Okay.
or you first do, you first say level 2, and then you click on manage HP,
Oh.
and then you just say 14 plus 7, which is 21. So you say override HP, and then you type in 21 there. Just get out of that thing. It might not. Yeah.
Paris, quit. Sorry. Got a little dog.
No worries.
She's chewing on my wall, apparently.
On the wall.
That is so random.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. She's trying to chew on the wall, should I say.
Okay, so everybody rolled in to here. Yeah, everybody rolled. I'll just let the other person know as well. But yeah, I think it went well. It's the normal first group meeting awkwardness that all the groups have. It's been a while since I've had a new group, and I forgot how awkward it can be, because all my other groups have now been playing together for quite a while. But I think it's gonna be a lacquer group. It's fun characters. I enjoy them. I really enjoy them.
Yeah, me too. It was fun. Yeah, it's really cool.
Otto is a bit of an asshole, but you know, it's funny.
It would be weird if I wasn't an asshole. I'm a bard.
Yeah. And then Dante with his, weird say things like, "Oh my goodness." That is very, very funny.
Yeah, I looked up the goblin dictionaries actually that you can find online.
Oh,
Find some
interesting.
stuff.
I've never had a player that played a hobgoblin. This is the first time I've seen one in my campaign. In any of
Yeah.
my campaigns, yeah. Yeah.
Very
But I
cool
must
image.
say, running a scripted module is it's a bitch. Yes, it's intense.
I'm sure.
But it's quite interesting. Everything they have everything. For me, I just basically just need to find it. But oh my goodness, did you guys ask some interesting and weird questions, especially regarding the dinosaurs? Like, wow, eating them was not on the list, but it happened. It happened. But yeah, so next time, when I make your downtime things, Leandra, just remind me that I just make a note for you that you have some knowledge on the dinosaurs. So yes.
Yes, thank you.
Also, same as I told you guys last time. If you have any questions or things, and just let me know. If I don't reply within an hour or two, and I am online, ping me, because I either did not hit enter on my reply, or I read it and then I thought I was replying and then I didn't. Because I'm online an unhealthy amount of time, so it's very rare that I don't answer. And if I do, then it's one of those reasons. Yeah, never ever feel bad about pinging me in a message if I haven't answered in about an hour or so.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But cool stuff, Thank you so much. It was really fun. You guys are a super fun group so far.
And thank you as well for hosting.
Yeah, thank you so much for
It's
the
a
DMing.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, after a couple more sessions, when the characters are more, then once they start to know each other a little bit more and you guys get more comfortable role playing together and everything, then I think it's gonna go a lot smoother. So next week we'll have the other player as well. Then I think 5 is a good. I think I'm gonna keep it at 5. I don't think I'm gonna look for another player.
Yeah,
Keep
that
it at
seems
5.
fair.
Yeah, I don't want to make it too big. Otherwise, it gets a little bit out of control, and then RP and things like that.
Yeah.
People don't all get their chance. I'm gonna leave it at 5. I was thinking of searching for a 6 player, but I think 5 is good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Professor
Cool
Zurich.
stuff. Yeah, you must enjoy the rest of your week, and then I will see you guys next week Monday.
All right.
You too.
See you then.
Good night.
Hi,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Cool stuff. That was. I hate modules. But yes, I am done. Thank you. for the new follower. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who was lurking. I'm getting an anxiety attack, so I need to go to bed. Even though I'm gonna stress for half an hour in bed about everything that I did wrong tonight, but because oh my goodness, this was this was cry. I haven't run a pre-written module since I started DMing, which was 4 years ago. It's been homebrew all the way because I can make it up as I go. This is so much more stressful, so much more stressful. But anyway, yes, I am heading off to bed. Thank you, everybody who is here. Tomorrow night, back again. And yes, I am streaming tomorrow night. I'm streaming Wednesday, probably. No, yes, Wednesday I'm streaming. Thursday, I'm not streaming. Friday, I'm not here. Saturday, not having a campaign because I have a friend that's coming over. She's coming for a visit for like a little mini holiday, and I don't want to work the whole time that she's here. But yes, I will see whoever is always around. I'll see you tomorrow. But yes, good night. My end screen. I keep forgetting my thingies. But yeah, good night.